Hey guys, I owe you a live video today. TJ, I'm sorry. I double booked and I'm sorry, but I didn't want to let our fabulous crew folks down like I let you down, TJ. So here I am, 56 minutes past our live time, but I wanted to throw my 2 cents on the pot on the topic of video, specifically as it relates to Facebook ads. And I know when it comes to like organic social using Facebook, Twitter, TJ and I are usually right on the same page with a lot of that stuff. But just for the sake of the subject, let's talk about Facebook advertising in particular. So because everyone in this group is a Facebook user, obviously, you know that when you are trolling on your Facebook, videos make you stop. We call it thumb stopping power, right? Working through the baby pictures and the political posts and all of the stuff that is kind of noise, but it's why we hang out on Facebook, right? The videos, because they are moving, our human nature, our eye is drawn to the video. So by doing that from an ad standpoint, you are giving extra thumb stopping power. So there's a lot of different ways to go about using video for ads. Whereas you're talking about a property, maybe it's a video walkthrough, maybe it's a slideshow of photos. Not my favorite, but they're better than nothing. If you are doing Matterport type real walkthroughs, I'm not talking about wiggly photos, I'm talking about real walkthroughs, you true 360 views of a property. Those make phenomenal ads, because here are the many ways that that benefits you. Number one, you are now able to say that you do them, and it's going to help you win listings. Number two, your future listings are seeing that you're doing them, which in most markets, I'm going to guess if you're doing them, it makes you pretty unique. It's also going to grab the attention of potential buyers, which is going to bring you buyer leads. And finally, and part of what makes the Facebook video ads so unique is that you have the ability to set up a custom audience in your audience manager of people that are viewing that video. A lot of people do 3 seconds. I prefer a little more engagement than that personally, but you can do 25% of the video, 50% of the video, people that are watching the whole video. Because if you've got their attention, you want to retarget them with something. That is unique to a video. You cannot do that with a static image. So when you're talking about paid Facebook advertising, that is one of the major value adds of using video as an ad. Now, that being said, what do you run as a video? It just depends. If you're just trying to get top of mind awareness and you're boosting posts, you can still record that audience, because if people are taking the time to watch you talk about being a first-time home buyer or talk about inspections or whatever you're making the video about, that's still going to be a really good retargeting audience, because who the heck is going to sit there and listen to that if they're not thinking about buying a house, right? So if you're actually seeking buyer leads, you've got an audience built already of people that are watching you talk about being a first-time home buyer. You even could, here's a big idea, you do a video series about the process of being a first-time home buyer, and you make an audience of the people that watch the first one, and then you send them an ad with the second one, and you make an audience of the people that watch that one, and down the rabbit hole. And as those videos are going along, you're building a relationship with these people, and ultimately in there you have call to actions that actually prompt them to engage with you. But those are things you can only do with video. You have no idea, like, unless somebody clicks on a static image, they are not being recorded in any way. So as far as creating a retargeting audience, you are dependent on someone clicking. If you've got a good ad, you should be getting a substantial click-through rate. You're gathering a lot of clicks, but that's still a limited audience compared to your number of impressions. Even if you're getting a 10% click-through, you're only recording 1 out of every 10 people that are actually looking at your ad, right? So using a video is a really good way to build that audience. It also builds a lot of credibility. You guys know, TJ and I do a ton of video in this group. Why? Because it's helping us build a relationship with you guys. It's helping you trust us and know who we are. For our own businesses, TJ and I do a ton of video all over the place, because there's an obstacle with a box of metal and plastic between you and that person that you have to overcome. And the sound of your voice, the look on your face, your energy level, like I'm super high energy. People know that before they even get on the phone with me. Before there's been an email exchange, they know who I am, how I am, and what to expect if they were to be working with me. And the good news about that is, if it's not a good fit, I usually don't even get a phone call with them, because they already know all of that about me. So all of that is added benefits to doing video. And if you don't like, listen, you guys, I get it. Like, it's awkward as all hell sitting here looking at this green light on my MacBook and trying to talk to it, even though I usually end up talking to myself on the screen. I admit, if I have weird eyes, that's what's actually happening. It's weird, right? You're just talking to this box and hoping someone's listening to you someday. Couple of pieces of advice for that. One, practice makes perfect. Plan out a 1-minute subject and do 1-minute subjects for a week. Or walk through an open house, or just jump in your car. Like, I just got off the phone and had this conversation with somebody, wanted to share it with you. That kind of stuff, just get your comfort level. Just talk like you would talk to a potential client or a current client. How do you explain the appraisal process? How do you explain what a home sale contingency is? Like, the way you talk to people. You're a real estate agent. You guys know what the heck you're talking about. Just talk. Don't script it. If you need notes, if you need guidelines, sure, go there. Give yourself a talking points. You know, I usually do. I have a little notepad to make sure I cover everything that I want to cover. But if you script it, it's going to sound really unnatural, and nobody wants to work with a robot, right? So the more comfortable you are, even if it means you record it through, you know, you talk to yourself and listen to it back and then go live, that's a good way. That's a good routine as well, is record them for yourself before you go live. And the last one, and you're going to think this is really silly, but I swear it works. And I've suggested it to many people who come back and thank me for it. Get a stuffed animal, a picture of your best friend, a funny picture of Taylor Swift, somebody, and put it directly where you're talking, like behind your camera or next to your screen, or something that you have someone to talk to that's not a computer screen. And just, it really elevates your level, talking to your teddy bear. It's the teddy bear technique. I just dubbed that teddy bear technique. Although, to be fair, I got it from a man Stanway, so I can't take credit for it. But really, just get to where you're comfortable with it. And if it really, 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 really stresses you out, find other ways to do video. Go on Fiverr and get explainer videos made. You can literally write a script and someone will make you a video for like 10, 15 bucks that is animated or whiteboard or whatever it is. There are ways to do video even if you personally are not comfortable with it. So just to kind of piggyback on everything that TJ said, if you're not noticing the wave of video, you're not paying attention. And as marketers, we have to stay ahead of these trends, because by the time everyone else gets in the boat, think about Facebook ads. What you could pay for Facebook ads 5 years ago would blow your mind compared to what you pay now, because everyone's in the boat now. It's crowded and they get to charge more for those seats. So get on board, find something that you're comfortable with, fits in your budget, fits in your lifestyle. Do something. Earn the trust of the people you want to do business with simply by presenting yourself professionally, in an approachable way, and by bringing value. It is always about value. Do not make a video about me being awesome, because nobody's going to watch that. Do we watch commercials on TV anymore? No. But you were watching a story about something that's helpful to us, that we will watch. So always bring value, be yourself, and find something that works so that you're doing something that's organic to the person that you are. If it's not your face, make it your mind and present your value that way. Eric, I see your comment, segmentation of each audience. I agree, this is key. Absolutely, Eric. The better you can segment, the better you're going to know your audience and the more specific you can be with your messages. So yes, segmenting your audience is really, really crucially important. So thank you for the comment. Okay, I don't see any questions. So thanks everybody that's hanging out. Sorry I'm an hour late. TJ, I owe you one. You got my back and I appreciate it. And I will see you guys on the flip side. Go help somebody today, okay? Bye, guys.